Good evening. First tonight, emergency warnings remain in place for parts of East Gippsland where floodwaters have ravaged communities, just days after bushfires threatened their properties. Water authorities are currently releasing massive volumes of water from a lake to ease the pressure on the region's rivers and levees.
Residents of Tinamba braced for the worst.
It was a very restless night, not much sleep at all.
Fighting back floodwaters for a second day.
We started sandbagging well into the night. Great community effort.
Emergency warnings were issued for Newry, Tinamba and Tinamba West, urging residents to evacuate.
So normally when this floods, it floods all the way up, so the CFA and SES prepared for it, and we're bone dry, so we're all right.
We got the evacuation message yesterday, but most of the town's still here, so it's fine.
Floodwaters shut major roads, but despite the warnings, many motorists pushed through while others retreated.
I wasn't going to go in any further, it's too deep.
Farmers were ready to help rescue stranded drivers. Residents in Tinamba were prepared for the worst, but locals and authorities say they've largely been spared from flooding thanks to levees like this one, which are preventing mass amounts of water from flowing into the township. Tinamba is drenched, but largely spared, and the region is exhausted after dealing with bushfires on Tuesday, followed by floods.
Well, our mum and dad are firefighters, so they had to deal with the fires and then straight the floods next.
Nearby in Newry, residents were inundated when a levee collapsed under pressure from water being released from Lake Glenmaggie.
They let almost 60,000 megalitres out at a time, so that's a fair force of water.
But despite the fires and floods,
the uniqueness of East Gippsland has been fully on show in the last 48 hours.
East Gippsland is desperate for visitors to return.
It's been a very quiet winter. Everyone's been travelling overseas. We need as many people out of Melbourne to come and visit us, and we'll be back to business tomorrow.
Jessica Maggio for 10 News First.